Morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope everything's going good for y'all. Just, I don't really know what to talk about today, but I appreciate everybody that's been viewing my shorts and viewing my videos that I'm making here. I'm not a video content creator or anything like that, so I don't have all the fancy music and all the cut to scenes and dancing bears. And I do like the deal about the dinosaur riding on the flat car. I'm gonna have to get me one of those. Anyway, shout out to Jack. Go check out his channel. He's here in the same town I am, and he's got a live feed that he does on his model railroad layout. Shout out to Shane Singleton, Trains with Shane. Go check his channel out also. He does a lot of will it run videos on certain locomotives and stuff like that. So I guess basically I'm sorry for the angle of the camera and all of that stuff, because I don't have a tripod yet. I guess I'm going to get a tripod so I can set, and it's kind of hard to hold the camera in one hand and try and follow the train along, as we're going. But I guess what's going on now is I've finished laying all of the yard tracks. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yard tracks. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arrival and departure tracks. So the train comes into the arrival departure area. We're just going to go ahead and run this here real quick. The local locomotives that I'm using today are a Santa Fe GP60 by Lifelike and an Atlas GP40. And they're really nice, smooth running little locomotives. I'm assuming you can probably see them moving out there. But I've got one train that has come into the arrival departure yard, so I'm going to pick it up. And I've been taking a lot of time on working on this track because I want it to be nice and smooth. I don't want there to be any dead spots in the rail, derailments, stuff like that, because when you start derailing a bunch of times and stuttering and jittering and everything else, it's not fun. You get frustrated with it. So we're gonna go there. Right here is where my model of my yard tower is going to be, because this is where the yard masters don't sit all the time working the yard. Like I say, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. We're fixing to get some heavy rain and thunderstorms outside, so that's not a bad thing. We always need the water down here in Texas. So we're going to ease on in here. And that'll do. Got the man between hooking up the air hose. Got to wait on that for a little bit. Do a little bit of prototypical time. Take your time. Like the guys are out there actually working on it. There's a guy in, SoCal Models or something like that. He's got that really neat intro. Says, "Happy Friday, everybody." I forget his name, but y'all probably know who he is if y'all been in the model railroad world for a while. He's got Mr. Torres and Mr. Sanford and all of them that's out there fiddling around on the train. I haven't hired my guys yet, but that ought to do it. We're going to ease on out. Everybody's on board that we need to do. I'm having to use 2 units because of the curve in the yard and the amount of cars that I'm going to be pulling. I've got one little Jeep Atlas GP9. Bless its heart. It's a good running little unit. It's many years old. One of the first locomotives that I ever got. One of the first locomotives I ever put DCC in. And it just won't push a cut of cars around the corner. Alright. So I'm going to do another video later on this turnout right here. I made a slide switch, a powered slide switch for this turnout. It works really good on these Atlas turnouts, and it's got electrical connections in the bottom of the switch to where once I'm out on my main line, I'll be able to throw signals for the turnout which way it is, either a green or an amber or a red or whatever. So you're seeing this one here for the first time. If something derails, it derails. I'm just another thing to fix. But so far, everything seems to be running really nice. And of course, I'm on the wrong track. So I'm going to go ahead and ease on up in here. Make sure we got it. Yep, we got it. We're just going to ease on back. And that'll do. These little micro brushes, these little micro paint brushes here, they seem to work pretty good. You take the little fuzz off the end of it, and it makes a pretty neat little uncoupling tool. I like it. Alright, so we're back on board. We're going to come on out. If I think about it, I'll bring my little GP9 out here in a second. I love this little GP9. It's got an old lens decoder, I think. Well, like first generation decoders. That'll do. We're going to come on over here to the engine service yard. Park these. I'm going to bring that GP9 out just so y'all can see it. Let's see. That's what we want. All right, we're going to center that one up in 2829. Here's my little GP9. It's a, like I say, it's a neat running little locomotive. You know what? I'm gonna pull this thing out here where y'all can see it better. Just bear with me. There. There's my GP9. Like I say, it's an older Atlas unit. It's got a lens decoder in it. I think I'm gonna put a new decoder in it because, man, this thing runs like a race car. But she still runs good after all of these years. Sometimes she just don't want to stop. And I think it's a problem with the decoder. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to throw these back. Let's go run through that. I think her wheels are a little bit dirty. Come on, kid. There we go. But she needs to go through some maintenance. Needs to have some stuff cleaned. I custom painted that locomotive years ago. It was one of my first attempts at doing it. And it's a little bit old for my era of the layout. But she's just been such a good running locomotive. I just can't get rid of her. I'm probably gonna do a revamp job on her one of these days, and like I say, put a better decoder in it, put some custom LED headlights and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. Like I say, she just runs nice. Park her right up in there. All right, locomotive recall 1. I'm using a Digitrax DCS 52 for now. I'm up in the air on it because you got to do so many different keystrokes to do things, and I don't know. I'm thinking on switching over to NCE. But anyway, I guess for now, that's about it. Oh, I put a slide switch in on this turnout here where I can move it left, move it right with the switch, and it's got, of course it's a switch, so I could switch stuff. I could power a frog, or I could power a signal or something like that. Some of these turnouts here, they're insul frogs, insulated plastic frogs, and then some of them are powered frogs that are powered by the points on the turnout. So, anyway, that's about where we're at today. I'm gonna keep on going with it. This turned into a big yard. And we're going to blow right through that wall. There's going to be a hole come out right there. We're just going to blow right through that wall and keep on going. So this is kind of what the yard looks like. There's all the new track that I've laid. The yard lead, the runaround, the caboose track, spare storage track, engine service facility, and yeah, we're going to blow through that wall too and keep on going. Anyway, y'all take care. Check out some of my other videos.